Welcome into Duval Daily, presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan Lugo. Thanks so much for tuning in here on Wednesday, May 8th. So, we've got some news to talk about today, right? Some upcoming stuff happening for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the next week or so. We're going to have rookie minicamp getting kicked off this week. We're going to talk about that. Stadium renovation news as well. Schedule release upcoming next week on Wednesday. We're going to dive into all of that today, just kind of touch on these news topics for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can also check out genjag.com/shop, pick up some new Duval gear, become a channel member right here on YouTube. So we'll start with rookie minicamp. Coming up on Friday, really gets kicked off tomorrow, but the open day for media is going to be this Friday, May the 10th. I'll be out there. Should be a lot of fun. Doug Peterson's going to speak with the media at 11 a.m. Ethan Waugh, the assistant general manager, will also meet with the media at 11:15. So you'll get to hear from Waugh for the first time since the NFL draft. Get some insights from him potentially. Practice will be from noon to 1:10 p.m. So just about an hour-long practice. You can't really glean too much from these things before pads get on and all that fun stuff, but you can see who belongs from a physical standpoint, who looks like they really have a leg up on the competition, and then maybe who doesn't really look like they belong. But again, there's not too much to be had in terms of really gaining knowledge about these prospects, about these players, and about their potential in the NFL. It's just an opportunity to see them out there in their practice uniforms, out there moving around on the field. You know, I suppose Jarvis Landry will probably be out there. He's supposed to be working out for the Jaguars during rookie minicamp. At the height of his game, a Pro Bowler, a really impressive receiver who lined primarily in the slot, but a guy who has done some magnificent things in the NFL. So if he is out there on Friday, that would be a lot of fun to see. Obviously, all the draft picks and undrafted free agents will be there. Brian Thomas Jr., you're going to get to see him rocking that number 7. Probably do a full rookie minicamp preview here on the channel on Thursday, tomorrow. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, though, on Friday to keep up with all the different happenings from rookie minicamp. And I'll do a rookie minicamp recap, obviously, as well. Stadium renovations, diving into that topic. According to Ron Salem, City Council President, the city and the Jaguars have reached an agreement on the stadium renovations, which will essentially make the bank unrecognizable, turn it into an entirely new venue. Next Tuesday at City Council meetings, the plans and agreement will officially be shared with the public, with the City Council. We'll get more information about it. Donna Deegan, Mayor of Jacksonville, she said, "We have reached an agreement on the framework of a deal. The negotiation team is currently putting the final details on paper, and we will release that information as soon as it is available." So we'll find out more about the particulars, the cost for the city, the cost for the Jaguars, percentages, all that good stuff in the coming days. There's going to be shade on all the seats. That's the plan, which is certainly a good thing. It's much needed. Games out there in August, September, October, it's been brutal. Not even really fun to go watch the team play. Outside of the Jaguars not being great for much of the last decade and a half, getting absolutely baked by the sun, not fun. Now, City Council will have to approve this deal. But again, it appears that things are going swimmingly. The Jaguars and the city of Jacksonville are moving forward with plans for a new stadium at this point. Now, owners will also have to approve. That shouldn't be an issue. Usually when you have these large-scale renovations, which basically make stadiums into new stadiums, ownership is on board because it's good for the brand. Good for the Shield, certainly. We've also got the impending schedule release to talk about. It's on Wednesday, May 15th. My birthday. Probably will do a schedule preview, but looking at it really quickly, home opponents slated to be the Patriots, Jets, Packers, Vikings, Browns, Texans, Colts, and Titans. Obviously, Texans, Colts, and Titans are the division rivals. Away will be Philly, Buffalo, Miami, Detroit, Chicago, Vegas, and again, the division rivals. 2 of those games will be in London, 1 home, 1 away. So the Jaguars play the AFC East. They play the NFC North. 2 pretty damn good divisions. You might not have said that a couple years ago overall, but I mean, the Bills are still, despite going through a lot of changes this offseason. They've still got Josh Allen. They're still going to be a very tough team to beat. They're well coached on both sides of the ball. But the Jaguars have a Josh Allen of their own that has gotten the better of the other Josh Allen so far throughout their careers. Obviously, Philadelphia, a very talented football team. Miami, Tua Tagovailoa, that offense, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. They added even more speed in the draft. It'll be interesting to see how it's going for them. Detroit is one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. Chicago, Caleb Williams. They added a lot of talent this offseason. They got Rome Odunze in there. They got Keenan Allen. They already had DJ Moore. So that's going to be a fun team, certainly. Vegas, Gardner Minshew. And then you talk about the Patriots, they have Drake May, so you're going to see Caleb Williams and Drake May this year potentially. The Jets, Aaron Rodgers, how healthy will he be? Packers, Jordan Love. That's a team that really kind of put it together last year and looked like a team that should be contending at a very high level moving into 2024. A young team that got better throughout the year and really pushed in the playoffs. They pushed the 49ers to the brink a little bit there. The Vikings, team the Jaguars traded with, down to 23, traded up to get Dallas Turner. Will be interesting to see where they're at. They have their rookie quarterback. They also have Sam Darnold. They have a good roster overall for the most part. Brian Flores is a very good defensive coach. He makes things difficult for you. Offensively, Kevin O'Connell, another very good coach, good offensive infrastructure overall. But how will the quarterback play look in Minnesota? I think that's going to be the biggest question. And then the Browns, that's a team that kind of had their way with the Jaguars in 2023. They'll be out for some revenge there. And of course, Texans, Colts, and Titans. This division is at a place, the AFC South, where it's at its most interesting that it's really ever been. You have a bunch of young quarterbacks. You have Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville. You have C.J. Stroud, Rookie of the Year. Ever heard of him? A guy that has a lot of shiny new toys on the offensive side of the ball. Their defense is upgraded as well. You talk about the Colts, Anthony Richardson coming back healthy. A guy that has all the tools and talent in the world. You saw flashes of it early on last season before the injury. And the Titans, they have surrounded Will Levis with a lot of talent. They just added Tyler Boyd. They already stole Calvin Ridley out from underneath the Jaguars, and they have DeAndre Hopkins. So this is a team that has a lot of talent. If there's one thing to worry about with the Titans, I think it's still the right side of that offensive line. Not sure that they completely did right by Will Levis with that offensive line. We'll see how it plays out, but this is a really interesting schedule for the Jaguars. We're going to find out the order of the games, the London games, the bye week. We'll be able to glean a lot from this schedule release and kind of how the Jaguars season could go in 2024. Can't wait for it. Again, that is next Wednesday, May 15th. On Tuesday, you'll get more information about the stadium of the future for the Jaguars. And again, this Friday, May 10th, we're going to be out there at rookie minicamp watching these rookies, see what they can do out there on the football field. No pads, no hitting, but it will be something. It will be the closest thing we have had to football in quite some time. So excited to get out there, get on the grass, and see what these rookies have. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can also check out genjag.com/shop, pick up some Duval gear. If you want to support the channel further, you can become a channel member right here on YouTube. Y'all have a good one.